All right, it's going to be one of those videos. We're going to watch Blake Wesley go to work.
I want some rest. Are we having fun yet?
And Zach Collins. It seems like a lot of people don't care about Zach Collins. All right, so we're gonna take a look at this. This is Impact B-Ball, and we found our boy Blake Wesley working out, putting in that work, and doing a phenomenal job at that. Now, before we get into it, if you guys want to support the channel, clanthemerchfan.com, link in the description. At the very least, guys, just go check out the shop, okay? You don't have to get anything. Just go check it out. See if you like it. And if there's nothing on the front page you like, there's this little button, which I can't even show you. There you go. There's a little button down here that says View All Products. Just click that. Just see what you like, okay? And also, I will be bringing back stickers pretty soon. Just be on the lookout for that. So if it's not any shirts you want, you just want a sticker, you want to support that way, just be patient. I'll eventually get to that. But anyways, that's besides the point. I know what you guys came for. We came to watch Blake Wesley. Only 171 likes on this, so I'm assuming a lot of people seen this. Go follow Impact B-Ball, if you will. All right, let's take a look. No, we need some sound. Here we go. Nice little pass right there. Thread the needle, kind of. Collins. I want to talk about this.
Hey, come on.
Sure. That was a slow but beautiful step back. Go Blake. Good pass. Nice fader. Pass. Collins. Hey, come on, don't show out. All right, okay. So what are my thoughts? About this in particular, I have no thoughts, okay? It's just guys working out, typical NBA player stuff, looking good, and it's always good to get some reps in. Now, with that being said, I do want to talk about Blake Wesley just overall to give you guys my thoughts about him thus far, because I don't talk about him a lot, and it's because he's one of the guys that I was never like super high on. So when we initially drafted him, you can even go back and watch the stream or find the stream when we drafted him. I wasn't super ecstatic about it. As you guys know, I wanted Gabriel Procida. Obviously, he hasn't shown anything in the NBA yet because he hasn't played in the NBA. I don't think. I think he went back overseas. But that's a guy I actually wanted, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, we got this player, so screw him because I wanted someone else. No, I gave him a chance. And when I watched Blake Wesley play, very similar to when we talked about him pre-draft, was he was one of those players that, initially he's kind of a project. He has a very high motor. I mean, great motor, but then at the same time, he can be a little impatient with things, not letting plays really develop. And kind of he has this really bad habit of just driving straight to the basket and going to his left and getting blocked. It happened a lot his rookie season. But as the season went on, he looked better, a little bit better. And the Summer League hit, and he looked like a completely different person for the first couple games. And then some of those bad habits came back. But with that being said, it's fine. It's totally okay for him to make those mistakes, for him to, obviously, when you're used to something, you're going to go back to those same habits here and there, and it's just a matter of continuously working on it. But overall, as far as his game, I do think that he has vision. Now, my first assessment of him last season as a rookie was I thought he didn't have like great vision just overall. But watching him now, yeah, his vision has definitely developed. But one thing I think that's going to keep him on the court is his defense. He has so much defensive tenacity. It is absolutely ridiculous. His motor is just so incredible, and he fits right in with guys like Zach Collins, Jeremy Sohan, and now Wemby. He does fit, but then at the same time, I just wonder on the offensive end, how much does he fit, because we already know that the Spurs are looking for, and it's been shown with Josh Primo, and now that he's gone, doing what he did, and with the Spurs even showing interest in someone like Jordan Poole, I think the Spurs realize they don't have enough. They need some type of guard that can just put up substantial amount of buckets. And I know we'll say Devin Vassell, Malachi Branham, two guys that I absolutely love, but I think someone that can fit into that point guard position and be more of a combo guard would just be mwah. It would just be beautiful. And that's the question. Can Blake Wesley be that? Let me say this. He definitely has a career in the NBA by far. I think he'll have a pretty lengthy career. Hopefully, you know, no injuries or anything like that. He got a great attitude. He has a lot of skill. He plays tough at the very least. And I think this is like floor level for him. He'll be a sixth man in the NBA. And I think a pretty successful sixth man in the NBA. But with that being said, I also think that he has kind of a confidence. Do I say with that being said a lot? I say that a lot. I'm sorry. With that being said, I'm just kidding. But yeah, he has kind of, you know, which is, we've seen this a few times, but a confidence issue. Now, it's not necessarily something that can't be overcome. We've seen it be overcome with Derek White. I know the main example people bring up is Lonnie, but yeah, that's fine. But Derek White, he had even worse confidence issue coming to the Spurs, and they just beat that out of him. I mean, he is the most confident player on the court now when you watch him play, just oozing with confidence. So overall, I just think that Blake, if he can work on some of maybe the insecurities he has as a player at times, you know, not being very sure on the court, and on top of it, if he can really improve his 3-point shooting, he become like a pretty good really good combo guard. He fits right in. It's just a matter of I'm not sure if that's his type of player. You know, he seems like a guy that may come off the bench if you don't already have like some star talent as your starters, like at least two or three. He's a guy that comes off the bench and can be really helpful and impactful in that role. But we don't want that. We don't just want that. Okay, we want that, but we don't just want that. We want a guy that can start at point guard and be our point guard for the future. I don't necessarily think Trey Jones is that. I know that's like controversial. I think that he's perfect for Wemby as far as his pick and rolls, his basketball IQ, even his defense is pretty good, but he's not a shooter, and I don't think that we can expect him to become that. Maybe he'll be decent catch and shoot, but he was not last season. So I don't know. But just overall, I am excited to see what we get out of Blake. And I'm not calling him off. I'm not saying, oh, he's trash or we need to get rid of him. I truly do like him, and I hope we can get it together. I hope he is that guy, and it saves us some time where we're not sitting around waiting for basically draft 2025. I know you guys bring up some guys in 2024, but it really seems like we hit the jackpot with this one, guys. I mean, this draft, we hit the jackpot because 2024's draft is not that great after the lottery. It's not looking beautiful, okay? 2025 should be pretty good. But anyways, besides the point. I'll give it to you guys later. Till next time. Bye.